Chapter 25. The dark slid past the moving platform, metal darkness bathed in murky orange light, and whatever had punched through the wall of the transport was gone. Leon had edged his way around the enclosed room twice, and seen nothing at all, heard nothing but the smooth hum of the working motors. When the creature finally howled from the shadows atop the roof, and Leon snapped the shotgun up, what he saw actually made him freeze. In the second it took him to really see it, his vengeful fury blew away like so much dust, replaced by an absolute bone-chilling awe. Holy shit! The thing was still shrieking, its head thrown back, the brutal, gurgling scream like the voice of hell in the moving dark. It had been a man, once. Arms and legs, shreds of clothing still hanging from its hulking body, but everything human about it had changed, was still changing as it bellowed its rage into the cold black, and Leon could only stare. Its body was swollen and rippling with strange muscles, the bare chest puffed and bloated with its endless scream. Its right arm was 6 inches longer than the left, the stained bone claws jutting from the pulsing hand, and the bulbous moving tumor in its right bicep looked like nothing so much as an eyeball the size of a dinner plate, jerking wetly from side to side, as if searching. And the scream was changing too, getting deeper, rougher, the shaggy face falling forward, and melting into its chest. Like hot wax, like a movie effect, the creature's head flowed into its upper body, disappearing smoothly into the inflamed and greedy skin. And at the same time, another face was forming, growing, rising up from the back of its neck with a horrible snapping sound, like fingers being broken. Slitted eyes cracked open, a bony red hole of a mouth forming, taking up the furious cry with a new voice. And Leon squeezed the trigger in denial, a denial of the monster's unholy existence. The shot hit its chest, and a thick, purplish blood sprayed out, cutting off the creature's scream, but that was all it did. The monster's new face angled toward Leon, the domed head tilting, and it hopped down onto the platform, landing in a half-crouch on legs as big around as Leon's chest. It took one jumping, crooked step forward, and was close enough for Leon to smell the strange, chemical musk that poured from its glistening skin, and see that the wound on its chest had stopped bleeding, that the strange flesh was eating the tiny holes. The creature raised its mighty claw, and Leon stumbled backwards, pumping another round and firing as the talons came down, and sparks flew up from the metal rail as the shot blasted into the creature's stomach, more purplish fluid spattering from its body. The almost point-blank range of the heavy round barely fazed the towering monster. It took another step, and Leon backed away, pumping another round, and he tripped on the steps that led up to the transport room, tripped and fell on his ass, the round going high over the creature's bullet-shaped head. One more step, and it would be on him. Dead, Except it didn't take the step. Instead, it turned toward the railing, its bizarre head tilting, the pits of its rudimentary nostrils flaring, and silently, almost gracefully, it leapt over the edge of the platform, out into the passing darkness. For a moment, Leon didn't move. He couldn't. He was too busy trying to understand that the monster hadn't killed him. It had smelled or sensed something. It had broken off the attack that it most certainly would have won, and had jumped off the moving transport. I'm not dead. It's gone, and I'm not dead. Why, he didn't know, and couldn't begin to guess. Accepting that he was alive was enough, and a short time later, maybe no more than a few seconds, his knotted thoughts and senses told him that the transport was slowing down, that the shaft was getting lighter, the blackness washing to grey. Leon crawled to his feet and went to check on Ada.